Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm DJ Universe, and I need to start today with a reality check that might bruise a few egos, but it is going to save your career. Here is the number. 99% of independent artists are fighting over the exact same fraction of a penny on Spotify and Apple Music while completely ignoring the giant 65-inch screen hanging in their target fans' living room. Think about it. You are spending thousands of dollars on studio time, engineering, and mixing just to upload your track to a digital ocean where 60,000 other songs are dropped on the exact same day, hoping some algorithm smiles on you. But meanwhile, what is that fan doing when they get home from work? They are sitting on the couch, grabbing the remote, and opening up Roku or Amazon Fire TV. They are looking for something to watch, something to lock into. And that is why we built the Hip Hop Hero League TV network on Roku and Amazon Fire TV. We are taking the power back from the gatekeepers and putting independent hip-hop artists directly onto the television screen, bypassing the crowded feed entirely. Today is Thursday, which means we are diving deep into Spotlight Thursday. On our schedule, Thursday is the day we dedicate entirely to artist features, elevation, and building a visual presence that commands actual respect. It is about shifting your mindset from just making music to creating a broadcast brand. When someone sees you on their television, the entire perception of who you are as an artist changes instantly. You are no longer just a local act rapping in a bedroom. You are a featured artist on a global television network. Let us talk about the math, because the math does not lie. We have all seen the screenshots of artists celebrating 1 million streams, only to realize that after split sheets and distribution fees, they can barely cover their rent for the month. Relying solely on third-party streaming platforms is like building $1 million mansion on rented land. You do not own the infrastructure, you do not own the data, and you sure do not own the distribution. When you transition to owning the channel, the economics completely flip. The Hip Hop Hero League TV network is designed to be a fully integrated content ecosystem. We are not just running music videos back-to-back like an old-school public access channel. We are packaging deep artist testimonies, behind-the-scenes documentaries, exclusive live performances, and entire podcast series like Back the Cypher. We are creating a destination where a viewer does not just hear your song, but they learn your story, see your grind, and buy into your movement. This is how we build cultural equity. When you have a dedicated space on a household streaming device, you are moving from a regional artist to a household name. You are presenting your art with the same weight and production value as any major label campaign. Instead of begging people to click a link in your bio, you are telling them to turn on their TV and search for the Hip Hop Hero League. That level of positioning is how you turn casual listeners into die-hard supporters who will buy your merch and show up to your gigs. Now, you might be wondering how all of this fits together. It is not just about putting a video on TV and hoping for the best. That is where Down by Law Management LLC comes in. We have spent years building a complete growth ecosystem that starts with the fundamentals: artist development, professional branding, and strategic career planning. You cannot put a sloppy, low-budget video on a national television network and expect it to work. You have to be ready for the spotlight. Once we get your foundation solid, we bring you into the Down by Law Artist Network. This is our private, invite-only community built specifically for independent hip-hop artists. It is a space where you can collaborate, trade industry insights, share resources, and connect with other high-level creatives who are on the exact same journey. No egos, no gatekeeping, just pure strategy and mutual growth. And when a viewer sees you on the Triple H LTV network and wants to know more, where do they go? They need to land on a digital flagship that you own completely. We place a massive emphasis on building custom artist websites and digital business cards. If your digital footprint is messy, you are leaking money. Your website is your virtual storefront where you control the narrative, collect fan email addresses, and keep 100% of your merchandise sales. It is the ultimate destination for the traffic we drive from the television screen. Let's be real for a minute. Perception is currency in this game. If you look like an amateur, you will be paid like an amateur. High-quality visual assets and professional production value are non-negotiable if you want to be taken seriously by sponsors, booking agents, and venues. By stepping onto the Triple H LTV roster, you are immediately changing the narrative. You are showing the world that you are an industry player who invests in their craft. Our artists are using their television presence as massive leverage. Imagine pitching a venue coordinator for a tour slot or reaching out to a corporate sponsor, and instead of sending a standard press kit, you send them a link to your featured broadcast segment on Roku. It completely changes the conversation. It proves you have a platform, an audience, and a level of professional backing that most independent artists can only dream of. And we do not stop at music. Through our partnerships with Soul Legacy Footwear and our apparel brand Products of Society, we help artists expand their merchandise offerings into premium, high-ticket items. You should not just be selling $10 t-shirts. You should be launching custom physical products that reflect your unique brand identity. It is about creating multiple streams of revenue that build long-term sustainability around your art. So, what is the play right now? How do you actually get started? Your first actionable step is to audit your visual assets. Go through your music videos, your press photos, and your social media channels. Ask yourself honestly, does this content look like it belongs on a national television broadcast? If the answer is no, it is time to clean up your digital footprint and raise your standards. Your next step is to head over to our website and download the free Independent Artist Growth Blueprint. This guide is the exact roadmap we use with our management clients to structure their businesses, optimize their digital presence, and prepare their brands for distribution on platforms like the Triple H LTV network. Once you have the blueprint, you can submit your details to book a consultation with Down by Law Management LLC and let us see if you are a fit for the roster. At the end of the day, this is about ownership and long-term legacy over short-term hype. Stop chasing viral moments and start building an enterprise that you actually own. The tools are here, the platform is live, and the screen is waiting for you. For more information on how to join the movement, check out Down by Law Management LLC, the Hip Hop Hero League TV network, and browse our physical products at downbylawmanagementllc.com. Let's build your legacy together.